The Helen Keller Foundation for Research and Education presents the 2014 Helen Keller Prize for Vision Research.
It's my pleasure to welcome you to the 20th Helen Keller Prize Award Ceremony. How time flies, 20 years is hard to believe. I'm Christopher Patterson. I co-chair the Helen Keller Prize Selection Committee together with Sheila West. Tonight we will be honoring Emily Chu and Rick Ferris, the laureates for 2014. Congratulations.
I mean, it's a distinct honour to be asked to introduce Rick and Emily. Rick Ferris and Emily Chu were nominated for the Helen Keller Prize for Vision Research for the development and refinement of the role of rigorous, multi-centred clinical trials, especially in retinal conditions that have not only set the standards for such studies, but have also transformed care around the world. Their studies in diabetic retinopathy, age-related macular degeneration, and cataract are particularly noteworthy. That's their official citation. So I think it's just wonderful that they have been selected this year to receive the very prestigious Helen Keller Prize for Vision Research. And to actually present the prize, it's my great pleasure to introduce Keller Johnson Thompson, who is the great-grandniece of Helen Keller and who's the Vice President for Education of the Helen Keller Foundation. Please welcome Keller.
Thank you and good evening. On behalf of the family of Helen Keller, the Helen Keller Foundation staff and Board of Directors, and our President, Dr. Robert Morris, it's such a privilege for me to be here with you this evening. I think in the last 20 years, I have missed one Helen Keller Prize, and I had a C-section about 3 days before, so I got away with missing that one, but it's certainly been a pleasure to be here with you all through the years, and tonight is no exception. Helen Keller said, "You who can see must imagine what it would be not to see. And you can imagine it more vividly if you remember that before your journey's end, you may have to go the dark way yourself." This evening, we honor two individuals who have dedicated their life's work to helping those with sight loss and answering Helen Keller's plea to help me hasten the day when there shall be no preventable blindness. At this time, it is my great pleasure to present to you the 2014 Helen Keller Prize for Vision Research laureates, Dr. Emily Chu and Dr. Rick Ferris. Would you please come forward? At this time, I will award the Helen Keller Medallion.
As many of you know, I can't talk these days, so
I'm going to sign for you.
this will be pleasantly short. First, I have to make sure, Hugh, I thank you for all those kind words, but I'm not sure you pointed out that when Emily came to NEI, she was a teenager, as you can see. Yeah, pretty close. So this award, unlike a lot of others that at least I've received, was more humbling than anyone. It was sort of reminiscent to me of standing on the beach on the Outer Banks and looking at the stars and realizing what your individual place in this world is. And when you think about what Helen Keller did with the resources available to her, and then what we've done with considerably more resources, it puts whatever we've done into context. The other thing that it made me think of was Helen Keller couldn't have done what she did without the help of others. And I think it's fitting that this is a joint award. And it's nice for the two of us to stand up here and accept this award. But it's really accepting this award for the literally thousands of others who have worked with us over the last 4 decades, including our coordinators, our technicians, our photographers, our nurses, of course our other clinicians, but maybe most importantly, patients who are willing to stay with us for over a decade in these studies, which actually has made those studies really what they are. The long-term follow-up of these patients is what separates our knowledge in these diseases. So with that, I'll thank you, and I'll stop talking and let Emily take over.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for being here. I'd like to thank the awards committee and also the Helen Keller Foundation for this great honor. It's a tremendous honor sharing this honor with my friend and colleague, Rick Ferris. As he said, it's very fitting that we got it as a team, because this really is teamwork. This is collaborative research. So again, it really reflects on all of you who are here. And we're here because of you, not because only our work, but our relationship is important. But it's much more important to have all of you here. As a young girl who immigrated from China and from Hong Kong and went to Canada, I remember vaguely learning how to speak English and how to read English. But the really vivid experience I had was reading about Helen Keller. So every Canadian child read about Helen Keller. Our 3 daughters, who were raised in Maryland, read about Helen Keller. She's absolutely the most amazing person. The fact that she had, as Rick said, limited resources in terms of her ability, but certainly she was enormous in life. And I think throughout the world, she's inspired every youngster, her courage, her sheer intelligence, and I believe she inspires every day. So we're very lucky. As a young trainee, you know this well, we were in Arnold Patz's office. It's very fitting. Arnold was the first inaugural award winner. He had on his bookshelf a picture of Helen Keller and himself when he got the Lasker Award. So, we all stand here because of our mentors. We have tremendous mentors. Rick's been a mentor to me since I've been at NEI, and we've had really wonderful people who've shown the way. We're very, very lucky. We've had wonderful mentors, Al Summer and Hugh Taylor, who was with Sheila West, showed us the way in the Dana Center. They always had so much fun doing their work in epidemiology. They made it look easy. They were always just having so much fun. That was very inspirational to all of us. Maureen McGuire and Barb Hawkins at their work. Clinical trials was infectious for all of us. Rick was already into that, and I was just, as I say, just a teenager doing it. So also at Hopkins, I met Rick Ferris, who is my, partner in crime for the last 26 years, not quite that many, 26 years, conducting clinical research. So it's been really tremendous. As I said, our relationship is obviously very important. We complement each other. He's the bad cop, I'm the good cop. So but really, it's not about us. It's really about all of you in the clinical research, which really takes many, many resources which we got from the NEI, which we've been very supportive of us. We've been very lucky to have that opportunity, and we've been fortunate to have great collaborators from statisticians in our groups and great clinicians and most of all our patients who did stick with us for a long time. So we're very lucky. And I think we are really indebted to all of you because you're committed to doing collaborative clinical research, which would not have happened if you didn't have the commitment to it. And I think we're just very happy to be associated with the Helen Keller Foundation as an awardee. This is a very sweet moment. I want to quote from Helen Keller. She was a remarkable woman. Before she was 11 years old, she wrote to the Reverend Philip Brooks, and she had some discussions with her father and her wonderful Annie Sullivan. So as Rick says, it takes a village to really raise these children, and I think she had a lot of the village around her. And what she said was really beautiful. She said, "The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. It's just felt in the heart." So again, thank you very much for this great honor. Really appreciate it.
Thank you for your interest in the Helen Keller Foundation. For over 25 years, we have been working diligently to continue Helen Keller's dream, to help hasten the day when there shall be no preventable blindness. To learn more, visit helenkellerfoundation.org or call 205-933-9389. The foundation is an IRS-designated 501c3 not-for-profit organization. If you would like to help, please contact us for more information. Alone, we can do so little. Together, we can do so much.